Hi, my name is Jennifer Pacheco, and today we're going to discuss the rise in neonatal abstinence syndrome. Neonatal abstinence syndrome is also known as NAS. Pacheco, and today we're going to discuss the rise in neonatal abstinence syndrome, also known as NAS. Hi, my name's Jennifer Pacheco, and I'm going to discuss the rise of neonatal abstinence syndrome, also known as NAS. What is neonatal abstinence syndrome? Neonatal abstinence syndrome, NAS for short, is a term for a group of problems a baby experiences when withdrawing from an exposure of narcotics after birth, such as heroin, oxycodone, methadone, NAS? Just to name a few substances.
NAS
that get
is a
passed
term
through
for
the
a group of
placenta
problems
that connects the
a baby
to its mother in
experiences
the
when
womb.
withdrawing from an
The
exposure
baby,
of
as well as
narcotics
the
after
mother,
birth,
become
such as heroin,
dependent on the drug.
oxycodone, and methadone. To name a few substances.
NAS?
These substances
NAS
are passed through the placenta that connects the baby to its mother in the womb. The
a baby,
experiences
as well as the mother,
when
become
withdrawing from an
dependent
exposure of narcotics
on the
after
drug,
birth, such as heroin, oxycodone, or methadone.
Symptoms of NAS will vary depending on the type of substance that was used, the last time it was used, and how often it was used. It will also depend on whether the baby is premature or full term. Symptoms of withdrawal could start as early as 24 to 48 hours after birth, or as late as 5 to 10 days after birth. Withdrawal symptoms can affect the nervous system that controls the brain and the spinal cord, the stomach and intestines. Who are the victims? The victims, contrary to what is believed about addicts, in more than half the cases of NAS, the mother is using legally. Their addiction starts well before they have even conceived. Most people believe that addiction is self-inflicted.
Contrary to what is believed about addicts,
babies inside their mother's
in more than
womb
half the cases of babies born with NAS,
the mother is using legally. And long before their addiction starts, long before they have even conceived. Most people believe that addiction is self-inflicted.
Contrary to what is believed about addicts, in more than half the cases of NAS, the mother is using legally.
Early
Their
prevention
addiction
measures
well before
should
they
be
have
taken
conceived.
by the mother.
Most people
Due to the
believe that
stigma
addiction
and
is
the shame
self-inflicted,
surrounding
yet
the
in
drug.
this case,
Long-term effects of drug-addicted babies. They have an increased risk of sudden infant death syndrome. They are 20 times more likely to die of SIDS than a baby that has no addiction. They have birth defects, deformed limbs or fingers, also brain damage.
slower growth rates, and motor delays, primarily independently sitting up or crawling, learning difficulties, such
As you can see in this chart below, number of hospitalizations for NAS have increased throughout the years. From 2012 all the way up to 2016, we see a steady increase of babies being born and having to be hospitalized for NAS. The numbers of babies being born with NAS is on a rise. The record-breaking increase is not about to decline anytime soon, and we should expect to see the numbers continue to grow. This epidemic needs immediate attention, such as early
increasing
detection,
numbers.
prevention,
The
and of
numbers
course, funding.
of babies being born with NAS is on a rise. The record-breaking increase is not about to decline anytime soon, and you should expect to see the numbers continue to grow. This epidemic needs immediate attention, such as early detection,
and drug
prevention,
addictions
and of
are an
course,
issue
funding.
that are on a rise in Canada. Overdose has doubled over the past 3 years. Due to the recent spike in opium use, research and funding for
As you can see from this chart below, Ontario has the highest babies born with NAS this year. Now that you have watched my PowerPoint presentation, I hope I have shed some light to this alarming growing issue in not just Ontario, but across our country. The statistics don't lie, and the truth can't be disputed, that each year more and more babies are being born addicted to opiums. There was over 1,744,000 hospitalizations for NAS across Canada in 2015 to 2016.